He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review of a show that I have never reviewed before in a real capacity. Keeping Up with the Kardashians. This is season fucking 15, okay? Episode 1. I think I have reviewed their show. I reviewed one episode before, and I've done like little gossip stuff on them before. But I said I think I'm going to review this season simply because I want to see how much they're going to really show behind the scenes stuff that went on, especially the third trimester Tristan. I want to see how that unfolds and if it unfolds the season. That's the only reason I am reviewing the show. And I feel like they will give me so much material to just kind of kiki with, because I don't not like the Kardashian Jenner clan. I don't like them, but I don't dislike them. I give them what they give. You know what I'm saying? I like Kourtney. At times I like Khloe. Kim, 98% of the time gets on my nerve. So it's always like it just depends on, what's going on. And when I saw the preview for this season, I said, bitch, you gotta watch it. You just gotta do it. Because I watch their show, because it's entertaining and whatever, to a certain extent. So I'm like, let me go ahead and do this. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to also hit the like button for this video, and you can always hit the notification button to let you know when I have new videos up on my channel. This episode was all over the place. It made Kim look like a funky ass, this horrible sister. It really, really did. It made Kris clearly pick a side on whose side she on, and that's goddamn Kim and Kylie, basically, because she wants who makes her the most money. I felt very bad for Kourtney, just because you just don't want people to purposely fuck with somebody, and I feel like that's what happened in this particular episode. We see how Kim had a birthday party that everyone was at. Khloe was there because Khloe was out of state. We see how Kourtney says for the past 6 months or so, her and Khloe have not been on the best of terms because Khloe's pregnant, and Kourtney, Khloe, and Kim all have attitudes. They all act alike but different at different points in times. I can't remember times where Khloe was more of a bitch, when Kourtney was more of a bitch. None of them are innocent in being bitches to each other, but I do feel like that was them in the earlier seasons. I feel like the more that they've gotten older, because Kourtney is the oldest, it do seem as if she removes herself from a lot of the bullshit if she can, and she's been doing that for the past couple seasons, in my personal opinion. We see that whole thing. We see that Kim wanted to do a family Christmas card, which confuses me because it only included certain family members. Rob was not in the picture. I don't was Dream in the picture. I can't remember when they all came out, but Rob be his own little secluded stuff. So it was Kim's way of saying it's something that she wanted to do. But I also felt like she could have just did a family picture with her husband, her kids, but she wanted one with everybody in it. But she's like, I'm gonna plan it, but I know it's gonna be hard because everyone has these different schedules. It was Kim, Khloe, Kourtney, Kendall, and Kylie, and Rob, plus their mama, plus all them kids, plus the grandma. That's a lot of schedules to get together, in my personal opinion. Kourtney seemed like she was over it from the beginning. Like okay, another photo shoot, whatever. But she says, as long as I can be done by a certain time, I'm okay with it, because I have a schedule I like to keep. So cool. They show Scott here and there in this particular episode. We see the Scott that's still dating Lionel Richie's daughter. I think her name was Sophia Richie, if I'm not mistaken. He's still dating her. even though she's younger than him, they still dating. He's still happy. He's still sober. So let that man be happy and sober, and that's basically what it is. Leave him alone. Don't leave him be, Jesus. We do see how Kim and Khloe are meeting up with Kourtney. And it's like, she got an attitude. Like, I'm like, but she's not even there yet. Like, how does someone who isn't not even in the room yet, how do they have an attitude? So when she comes down, she was on her phone, like, texting or whatever. It's so weird. This season seems like Kim and Khloe can be picking on Kourtney. Every season you see how two sisters is kind of closer than the other three or the other one. And it's always like you pick and choose whose side you on. And this season it just looks as if, you know, Kim and Khloe are, you know what I'm saying, this buddy, and Kourtney kind of like, you know what I'm saying, I can take it or leave it. So Kim, of course, is saying how she has the whole baby shower coming up that she wants to have because she wants North to be aware that a baby is coming. So you throwing a whole baby shower so a kid would know they got a sibling on the way. What did you do when you had the second baby? Like, didn't she know? I mean, a baby shower, girl, bye. You wanted a baby shower because you wanted a baby shower, to say that. So we do see how she says how we now planning a baby shower, I'm planning a photo shoot, you know, so crowd is so busy. And Kourtney was like, she gave zero fucks. And then Khloe says, you know what, I can help you however I can. Okay. Kourtney was not trying to help. And I mean, Kim, it's weird because it's like Kim wanted to do this shit on her own, and now she's sounding like, well, I'm just so busy, it's just so hard to do it. Can someone help me? And I would have been like, no, I didn't want to do this in the first place. You wanted to do this. And not only that, Kim has enough manpower with assistants and shit. She has enough money to hire someone to help her do the shit. She does not have to do it on her own. And if you wanted to do this, then girl, go ahead, you do it. Girl, do it, girl. Plan it all. And I'm like, I would have not helped either. Honestly, I would have. Because if I wanted to plan a photo shoot, I would have did it. I didn't want to. You wanted to. So, you know what I'm saying? You need to handle that. And I don't blame her. I really, really don't. It was weird because then they were at Kourtney's house. No, it was at Khloe's house. And when Kourtney says, well, you know what, who would pick black, like, furniture covers? And I'm like, well, that was a bitchy comment. But I'm like, we've seen them before talk shit about each other's houses, and, oh, I don't like that, or you stole my idea. So for me, it wasn't anything out the norm. And then Khloe was like, that's a bitchy thing to say. Like, wow, who comes to someone's house and just so bitchy? And Kourtney said, I was born bitchy. And I was like, okay. And Khloe like, you're just mean. But it's the weirdest thing because, again, season after season, they've said dumb shit about each other's houses of what they did or did not like. So again, I'm like, what's so different now? But again, a lot of people saying how they planned this season to be messy to get people to watch because the ratings were down last season. This seems very staged because, again, it ain't no different conversation that has been before. Scott is there. We see Kim and Khloe there, and they ask Scott, so do you think in a couple of years you and Kourtney would get married? And he seemed like thrown off by the question, like, you know what I'm saying? He said, I feel weird talking to her family about relationship stuff. And I'm like, that was a fucked up question to ask. Because one, he has a whole girlfriend, she has a whole boyfriend. For me, that's kind of disrespectful to their respective partners or whatever. And I'm like, that's like someone should ask Kim, hey Kim, we gonna go back and, you know what I'm saying, jump on Ray J Bones, or is Kanye gonna marry Amber Rose later? Hey Kourtney, is Tristan gonna go back and marry his baby mama? Like, what if someone asked y'all's significant others when was they gonna go back to their ex? Who says that? Who says that? Girl, I was like, I can't. When is Lamar coming back? Khloe, you gonna date him again? Y'all gonna get married? It's like, it's just stupid. I was just over that whole thing. Like, they have boyfriends and girlfriends. And even Scott saying how, yeah, we always said that we would maybe think about getting together later on in life. But they not good together. They are not good together. If you think about it, Scott was the worst when he was with Kourtney. That was when he had all his little episodes. I mean, just being crazy and acting out and drinking too much on that bullshit. He's sober now. Let that man be sober. Let whatever happen. Shut your trap, Khloe. Shut your trap, Kim. Man, you don't got that business. Okay, leave it be. Leave it the frick be. Anyway, Kim said how busy she is. I'm working on the Yeezy shoot. I have my KK Beauty shoot. I'm planning the baby shower and the photo shoot. And it's just so hard because Kourtney is being so difficult. She only wants to do a photo shoot within like a 5-hour window. That's so crazy. It should not take more than 5 hours for a photo shoot. It should not. It should not take that long. Like, that's, if you can't get a photo shoot done in 5 hours, then you don't need to be doing shit. That's just crazy. It's crazy. It should not take more than an hour for hair and makeup, and then do an hour of shooting, or 2 hours. 5 hours is a lot of time for a photo shoot. Is that because y'all not having to get made up and like being in costumes. Y'all was gonna be real basic. So I don't think Kourtney saying like I can come, but I want to only be there for around 5 hours because I have things to do. I don't think that's so crazy. But you know, Kim's a bitch. So at Khloe's house, this is where the whole argument situation comes into play. So Kourtney is like, look, excuse me, I will do the photo shoot, but I want to be done by 4 p.m. because I want to be able to get back to my kids and, you know, get them dinner and put them to bed, you know, starting at 6 p.m. So I need to be done by 4. And, you know what I'm saying, that's my whole thing. But she been saying that the whole time. I want to be done by 4. I don't want to be out there all day. I only want to be there for so many hours. Like, I can be there from like 11 to 4. And that's it. She's been saying this the whole time. And it seems as if Kim had meetings in the morning that she wanted to have in the morning. So she wanted everybody to do stuff in the evening, and Kourtney did not want to be away from her kids in the evening. She didn't want to do it. She did not want to. So my thing is, you can't make it seem as if Kourtney was wrong and Kourtney was being more difficult, because you then said Kendall couldn't come until 7 p.m. Rob wasn't coming at all. And then Kylie was doing her shoot herself at her own house because she wanted to shoot in private. So my thing is, every people had their own thing that they wanted to do. What it seemed like was you wanted to accommodate everybody except Kourtney. You wanted your meetings to be in the morning. You didn't mind how late Kendall had to get there. You didn't mind how Kylie wanted to have her stuff at home. You didn't mind anyone else's shit except Kourtney. So it was weird. I'm like, why is her saying like I want to do it from 11 to 4? If this is the day, this is what I can do. This is what I can do. And I've been telling you this the whole goddamn time. So Kim goes off and was like, you know, I have a meeting, you're so difficult, no one wants you in the photo anyway, so you can just go. Like, who gives a fuck or whatever. And I'm like, where the fuck did this shit come from? And then even for Kris to be sitting there telling Kourtney, you are annoying sometimes. I'm looking like, what mother like takes sides in an argument with the daughters? When me and my sisters will argue, my mama don't take sides. She tells us both to shut up. And that's it. But Kris literally said to Kourtney, you are very annoying. I'm looking like, what kind of bitch is you? It was the worst way to see one sibling be treated by her mama and her sister. And Kourtney already quiet as hell. She already seemed sensitive as hell. So you could see that she was sitting there trying to handle it, but she couldn't handle it. And then, you know what I'm saying, Kim like, you know, well, shut the fuck up. You don't have any business, so you don't know what it takes to run a business. But y'all had a business for years together, that damn shop, that damn store. So she has done things. It's like to act as if Kourtney don't do shit besides birth babies is not really true. What the thing is, she has slowed down, and now she's trying to be just a mother. Because let's be honest, she has enough money to do whatever she wants to do. She does not have to work. None of y'all do. You choose to work, but you can't be mad at her because, as she said, I want to be home in time to give my kids their dinner and put them to bed. That's not a bad thing. But for her to tell her, you know, you don't have a business that you're passionate about, so you don't know what it takes to run a business. But she do, because she did shit with y'all, bitch. Kim pissed me off. And, you know, I already don't really like him. This made it worse. And I feel like if this is staged, and if this is just to get ratings, Kim is stupid, because it makes her look like a bitch. It makes her look heartless. It makes people. It's the reason people will go on to her comment section and say horrible things, because the way she acted was a horrible person. You know what I'm saying? And it's not fair to say someone has the right to go on someone's comment section and say bad shit. But I can understand how if a crazy person saw that scene and they got pissed off, they would go and say some hard shit because they crazy and they say dumb shit. Kim was a complete bitch. She was a complete bitch to her. The way she was yelling. Kim, not an actress. Not at all. So I think the way she reacted in that scene was honestly real. I think it may have started off as let's see how far it goes, and then Kim took it there, and then Kourtney was crying and she left. It was some bullshit if you ask me. Cause she's like, why do we have to have the thing around Kim's schedule? We can't. She does not want to have it from whatever time to 4 because she has meetings that she wants to go, so that we have to be there late. Why do we have to do that? Why can't she go to her meetings in the fucking morning? Why can't she do? It was stupid. It was a stupid conversation, stupid argument. But again, when the way Kim talked to Kourtney was some bullshit, and the fact that Kris then said, "Well, Kourtney, you are annoying," was some bullshit too. And I was like, it's kind of crazy. Khloe walked in. She just stood there and was looking like confused. And I know that's how Sheila was looking funny. She's pregnant in this show, so she said how her body was reacting, her face got pudgy, and so she's a pregnant woman. So I'm not going to talk about how she looked like a white chick. The movie White Chicks. Anyway, Kim was saying to Kourtney how, Kim was saying how Kourtney is the least exciting person to look at, so she can be out. She doesn't do shit, you know what I'm saying? Khloe calls her a pussy. Kim says I was rude on purpose and I meant to be rude to her, and she said, because she deserved it. I'm looking like, I feel like if anybody else of any other race besides the fucking Kardashian was on TV acting that way, they would be ripped to shreds. They would have to release some kind of statement saying I was upset that day, like apologize for their antics. She put out some shit about, sisters argue, so you just calm down. Fuck you, bitch. Kim in this scene, in this show, is a piece of shit, and no one can tell me any different. I mean, the way she treated her it's the thing of, I want to say to Kim, what if Chicago talked to North that way? How would you feel if your one daughter told your other daughter she's the least, the least exciting person to look at? What if someone said that? What if it's you, Kim? What if someone told you that you're the least fucking exciting person? How would that make you feel? It's like, how do you say things to somebody to purposely hurt their feelings and say they deserved it? I was so outdone. Khloe does call Kourtney, and Kourtney is crying, saying how Kim, she can't believe like what Kim said, she said hurt her feelings. She's like, how does anyone say that to a sister? And I completely agree. She said, y'all have different values than me. I choose to be a mother to my 3 children. I'm not looking for another job. Being a mother is natural to me. What Kourtney was doing was she was saying, y'all want me to do something that I don't want to do. I'm doing enough already. I don't want to do what you're trying to force me to do it when all I want to do is be a mother, bitch. That's all I want. And again, you would not expect your sister to tell you how you are not interesting, how you are the least person anyone wants to look at. That is a harsh ass criticism from a sister, from any family member. As Kourtney is crying on the phone to Khloe about how she just wants to be a mom, she does not want to do all these extra jobs because she's already doing stuff, and she does not want to wear herself too thin. Kim is yelling, you don't do shit. Be accommodating to people who actually do stuff. I was so outdone. I like how Kourtney stood up for herself, saying, what I'm saying? You're an evil human being. I don't want to see you. Fuck you, Kim, because you meant what you said. I won't be around people who make me feel bad on a daily basis. Kim was trying to say, if I said something that hurt you, I'm sorry. You fake bitch. No, you wasn't. And Kourtney was like, bitch, fuck you. You meant what you said. It, to me, was just a horrible representation of what's on TV. And I do not like Kim Kardashian West after this. I do not. Because it takes a really spiteful, self-righteous person to sit there and act that way about a fucking photo shoot. It's a fucking photo shoot. It's a fucking photo shoot, girl. And I mean, and Kourtney said, like, I'm not here to do photo shoots all day. I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. And she shouldn't have to. She don't have to rearrange her schedule because Kim wanted a photo shoot. That's the thing. Kim wanted it. It was just so fucking stupid. So Kim then says, I'll just do a photo shoot with just me and my husband and my kids. That's what she did in the fucking first place. When then Kourtney is just talking to Khloe, she says how, I just want to be a mom. I'm tired of people asking me, what do I do for, like, what my job is, when all I want to do is be home for my kids when they get out of school. Like, I have such fear that I feel like my kids are suffering when I'm not there to help them do their homework or put them to bed or give them dinner. Like, I have anxiety about that because I want to be there for my kids. She said, I feel like our family is disgusting and makes me ashamed to be a part of our family when Kim acts like that. I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. The rest of it, I don't really care about, really. Kim is a bitch flat out. I don't care what anybody says. I do think she's a horrible sister based on how she treated Kourtney. To say that I did it on purpose. Like, I did it on purpose. And she then said later on how, because Kourtney came back to talk to her and just get off her chest. And she said, I want to come back to speak my piece and say that I refuse to be treated like that by anyone, let alone my sister. I told you in the beginning I did not want to be there all day. And she did. She told her that from the beginning. And basically, she's like, you being a bitch right now. Kim is being fake. So, like, well, if I said something that was wrong, I'm sorry. If it was hurtful. And Kourtney said, you lying. You haven't changed. Like, you haven't changed from what you said 20 minutes ago to now. You're not sorry. You're just saying that to make yourself look good. You don't feel any different. And then when she left, she said, I don't care how she feel. I'm going to always be mean to her. Every time I see her, I'm going to say stuff to make her cry. This is what Kim is saying to Khloe about Kourtney. I'm going to purposely be mean. I'm going to be as mean as I can to make. I want her to feel like every time she sees me, she's going to cry. Bitch, that's your sister. Look, and the weird part is, when this is going to be aired on TV. They had the fucking photo shoot. You can tell it was tension. Kim looked pissed. Kourtney looked pissed. The way the pictures came out, they had to piece shit together a little bit because Kendall came later, so they had to Photoshop her in. But I mean, it was a fucked up start to a whole season. And Kim, you a piece of shit. I don't care what nobody say. We do see Kim had a baby shower and Kourtney didn't come. I would not have came either. Kim gonna say, that shows how fake she is, because if she was really about family, she would have showed up. Not for you, bitch. I ain't showing up. You told me I was the least likely person that you want to see, bitch. I'm done with you. I don't want to be around you right now. I don't want to fuck with you right now. We did see on Twitter, they were kind of going back and forth, Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney, which made people say even more how this is all a publicity ploy. I'm not sure if it's fake or not, but we know all reality shows are the same. So, I mean, the same way we talk about the Real Housewives, the same way we talk about Love and Hip Hop or whatever, the Kardashians is just another show. So, I don't know how real or fake it was. What I do know is Kim's a real bitch. Okay? And that's it. So, bye. Peace.